Welcome back to Stuck Inside Gaming's playthrough of Alan Wake. When we last left off, our wife was screaming for us to help as the lights went out, and something spooky began. To amend a prior statement, I was going to do these all in chapter-sized bits, but then during the playthrough, I remembered that they're actually kind of huge, and as I mentioned, I tried doing it once before, but...
What the hell?
Boy, birds. Amazing. Meow.
Alice? Alice?
And she's gone. And now she's a prequel to the movie Lady in the Water.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Ow.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
American
I
Nightmares,
couldn't
not till
remember how I
the
got
next
there.
game.
All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
She went down the
The
rabbit hole.
phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Life sucks. Eh.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Or how conveniently placed this book is on this precariously leaning car on the edge of a cliff. I mean, seriously, how is that book right there when all the rest of our luggage is strewn everywhere else? That book is perfectly placed right there. How? Oh, hey, the diner.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a
Or
phone I
gas
could
station,
use.
not diner.
It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Walking on down through the woods.
Damn.
Whee! Oh. I think I rolled further in the last one I did. Alright, so we gotta go... Alright, so we need to go... Ah, the light that blinds! God is back!
Hello? Is someone there?
No! Yeah.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Little on the nose, don't you think?
Departure by Alan Wake.
Alright, yeah, this is more or less proof that I've done this before, but I'm only gonna read these two for now. I'll start up reading the other ones in the next episode. I'll read the new ones I find at the start of any episode, whenever I find them. So.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Alright, so those are the only two we should have right now. And I'm apparently missing a few pages, so maybe I'll find some more. I apologize if that detracts from the Let's Play in any way.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Well, there's no one there now. Can't hear you if he's not standing right here, clearly. Oh. It's actually kind of cool how we can see the entire level more or less slowly transition from this spot. And we gotta make our way over there. We gotta go through all of that first. It's like what? It's like looking at your own obstacle course from top down. And then running it.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Maybe. Or maybe you'll die! Die horribly. Employees must wear eye protection. I don't have to.
Anybody there?
Clearly.
Please, I've been in an accident.
Yeah, and from the looks that we have up here, we're about to be involved in a bit more of an accident. If that one guy has anything to say about it. Let's go meet him!
Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Jeez, look, I'm sorry. Some lady gave me some other keys. She told me you weren't available, so I just took what she said as legit. You don't blame anybody. Go hack up the old lady who gave me the keys. Hey, don't crush me. Man's a lot sprier than I would have given him credit for.
Shit.
Yep.
It's the latest thing.
Yep.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
He already was, and I already made that joke. Gee, I can see where the product placement was for this one.
During your trying, it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven health benefits let you kill two birds with one stone. You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels down. See? Torn.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello? Hello?
Convenient, but probably a little bullshit.
This is bad.
Whee! Bye, house. feel like that should have been a little louder. But hey, it held up. It held up nicely.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Not exactly a great way to think of the man who tried to get you your keys, but... And again, he was trying to kill you. Who opened that? Who opened that?
There were more of them. My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
I like supplies. I'll take that. Pretty sure I got that one. Okay. Everything around here is so precariously placed. But the power to that is cut, so how is it sparking? Whee! Damn it, lady in the water.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
So I do that. I do that exact very thing. Okay, so the canteen over here is gone. Aha. I don't think I got that one. Oh, hey. The house has definitely seen better days, but it's still holding up.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Okay, so what about that? Don't just narrate that he was there. What about that? If there's nothing about that, why are you calling attention to it? Ow. Ow. Nothing around here. So let's at least try to make it to the gas station in this episode. I'm also going to try and listen to all of the dialogue and audio what's-its. From like the radio, the yeah, all of it.
The
Arrow says to
staircase
go
was
that.
broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Yeah, the yellow arrow says that way, but I want to go this way. Why? Because I know there's stuff in here. We got goodies. Poke.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Why are helmets just sitting on top of things? Now, if I was a generator, where would I be? Place around. Oh, there it is. Stuff
With
around
all
here.
this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Aha! I know how to use cover. Played enough games to know how to do these sort of things. Lead people to where you want them to go. We got power. Power for days. Or at the very least, a good number of 10 minutes. Ooh, shotgun. Nah, we're gonna keep using the revolver for a little bit. Okay, nothing else, nothing else. Boop. Convenience. There's a second lift for that. Is there something over there? Hang on, I want to actually see if there's something over by where the yellow arrow points. That's a cop car over there. Why is that there? Why is any of this here? Oh, that's weird.
Taken. They're taken.
Taken where and by whom? I'm gonna hate going in here, aren't I? What is that?
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Okay, but why though? Okay, so in the beginning he said the characters can't have a why. That doesn't mean the audience should never have a why. You know? I'm not strong muscle man. But no, the audience in certain circumstances can be given a reason why. Whether the audience is, or no, whether the characters are or not, is sort of superfluous. Because after all, the audience needs to understand how and why the plot works. But the characters don't necessarily need to. Oh, we got a radio. For what news do you bring us, O glorious, underpowered device that I believe probably shouldn't even be working out here?
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you.
Sure.
Listeners know I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Ooh, yeah, we got the flare gun. Ain't gonna use it yet.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
He's also dead.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
If he ain't dead now, he's about to be, because I'm probably gonna have to kill him. Ruin your stack of cans. Ha ha ha. Alright, anyway. Okay, that's not a... That's definitely not a... That's not something we need to listen to. Ah, the gas station is in sight.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state.
Close, but so far.
Is the best with no coat. Monster dog is second best. The famous dog is Zoom.
What are you on about? Always from behind me. Yeah, no, adrenaline should be kicking in to make running away a lot easier. Even if it's for like in-game story shenanigans, it should still be considered a factor because humans do get adrenaline kicks. Yeah, I don't like the look of that. Who is leaving these? Is there anything else in there? No? Okay. Because I don't want to use my tactical nuke option just yet.
I never touch salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for today.
That is precisely why we keep away from the machinery.
We enjoy the magnificent.
Ow, ow. Ooh, shotgun shells. Ah, gate's open. Oh, hey, TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
Oh, hey, Twilight Zone.
Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
I like how the spookies are just letting me watch
Ladies and
this.
gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Ta-da!
Suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former, I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
But what about a falling piano?
What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an
Oy.
infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality. Poor Dr. Colvin. Felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Man, if only I had a VHS in there to record that episode. That was great! I think I'll call it there for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the commentary and the gameplay footage. Sorry this one's a little jittery at times. And as always, if we're stuck inside, we might as well game. See you next time. Excuse me.